Hello everyone, just wanted to talk about my shower and my bathroom a little bit. So I've just painted this floor with a white primer. I've done 3 coats. My idea is that I was originally gonna do like flooring in here, like planks of plywood that I would paint or some sort of vinyl, but I decided last minute that that's just too much work in terms of I can always put something on top of this, but putting the planks of plywood in here is just going to add weight, and I just have to be really careful with how much weight I add in the tiny house. And then so I just decided I'm just going to paint this, and I'm going to paint it a sage green on top, and we'll see how that looks. And if it's bad, I can put some vinyl on top. So here's my little custom sink, real cute, and my shower. A couple questions about the shower people had were, why did I choose this one? Well, basically it was just sort of necessity. I mean, I would have loved to have a tile shower. I kind of designed one where the tile would come down like this and along all the walls, but that would have been so much work and added a lot of weight because of the cement and the mortar and stuff, and also pretty expensive. So I just research, and I tried to find the tiniest shower I could find, but I really wanted a door. I didn't want to have always have to get shower curtains, because water always escapes from those, and you know, water is your biggest enemy in a wood house where there's a lot of rotting possible, and so this way it'll keep most of the water out. It also looks really clean and nice. This was the smallest one I could find. It's 31 inches by 31 inches. That corner there and there, and then curve. And I got it at Lowe's for maybe $700, $800. The installation was kind of a pain. I had to install it twice. Because the first time, the instructions are really bad. So the shower walls kind of fell out. So I had to reapply like a really sticky adhesive. A tub, I would love a tub, but that also adds weight and is a waste of water. And if my hot water heater only gives me up to 7 minutes of hot water, I'd rather use it in a shower. Also, it's plastic. I know I want to avoid plastic as much as possible just because it's not good for the environment, etc. But this was super lightweight, which is really important. And it was just this kit that came. So I can post a link to the shower that I used. And then I had ordered a sink, but it was too wide. So then I ordered this tiny one. This was like the smallest one I could find from Walmart. And then custom built this to fit that exactly. And I kind of just glued that on. So I'm going to make a little tile backsplash there. Yeah, there's my shower. Cool. Also, a quick little update. I've installed my composting toilet. This is a Nature's Head composting toilet, and I did a lot of research, and this is the one that I landed on. A lot of people use it and really love it. And here, as you can see, I've painted this floor like a sage green. It might stay this way, or I might put a vinyl on top, but for now it's waterproof. So anyway, this is the exhaust tube. And so we drilled a hole through the floor right there. And my friend helped me do that. And classic Karina style, when I measured this hole, I had to go underneath the trailer to make sure that I measured correctly so that we weren't going to hit any of those metal beams that run across like this. And when I went underneath and measured, I've got 2 holes. I've got this shower drain and I've got a kitchen drain on the other side. When I went underneath, I was measuring from one of the drains because I needed some point of reference to know where this spot would be. And I measured everything, came back upstairs, and then I said, okay, let's drill here. And I went underneath to see, and my friend was drilling, and bang, he hit metal, which is the last thing we want to do. And I found out that I had measured from the kitchen drain, which is on the other side over there, instead of over here. So I totally messed up all the measurements and we hit metal, which is like 100% what I wanted to. avoid. So instead we drilled a hole a little bit diagonal, like it's here. So the tube, which is great, this is flexible. It goes kind of through there in a diagonal. And then I secured it with little metal clips underneath and then foamed inside the holes for insulation. And I'll cut this and then paint that later. So that was my installing of the tube. And then I'm going to secure this down once I get there. Alright, so here's the bathroom. As you can see, I've started putting in these wood floor planks. Basically, I took this quarter inch birch plywood, which is what I put on the walls. So I have these strips here. I ripped them into 8 inches wide. I felt like that was a good width that would fit some few in here. And that's what I had to work with. So I did that and then sanded them down. And then I've been just nailing along the sides, as you can see. And of course, this would go faster with a nail gun. But I don't have that. And the area I'm covering is really small. So I think it will be fine. You know, just some hammer and nails. Just real old school here. So now what I have to do is figure out this curve and cut the pieces to fit in there. So once I've done all that, I'm going to polyurethane it with the stuff that sort of keeps it moisture proof but leaves it looking wood. And then if I decide, I can find some other green paint or some other paint that I want and paint over that. So here are some of these strips that I cut like this, and I'll fit them in like that, and they go all the way down there and then curve. So this is my DIY flooring. We'll see how it works. Alright, so here's the finished floor. I've done caulking around the edges. So it doesn't look very amazing, but it does the job. It's got 2 coats of polyurethane on it, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe do like a cool little pattern on there, but also there's going to be a rug covering all this when it's a bathroom, so most of this won't be shown. And I'll eventually probably paint over it, like I said. Hey everyone, Dirtbag Minimal, Karina here. So I'm going to show you my finished, well, almost finished bathroom. So I finished the floor, doing that, caulking all the corners, painting little spots, repainting the wheel well white, and making a closet for the washing machine. So here we go. Alright, moment of truth. Here we go. Here's the bathroom floor. Look at that custom-made bathroom floor and my closet with a little tiny washing machine. And this closet, I've pre-made some little spots for shelves. And there you go. And then continue on in here. My little shelf, my bathroom shelf in the corner over there. And my little composting toilet with my sink. Plumbing still needs to be done over there as well as the shower, but yeah. The mostly final product. It's kind of hard to show in a video, but there it is. Ta-da!